for cheap, fast and reliable bells and items in Animal Crossing, make sure you check out z2u.com, linked down below for some amazing deals. Hey, what is up guys? Today, as you can see, I'm doing what is one of the most requested videos that I get asked to do in my Discord community, and that is of course the duplication glitch. A few of you may remember that I did a video basically stating not to do it, and that was simply down to how risky it was. But there is sort of an improved method on this. So big shout out to Idicus, who got it from someone else. I will leave the original video down below, but make sure you check that out and just show some love, because of course this was their method and they discovered this as far as we're aware. But like I said guys, we are going to be doing the dupe glitch, and I'll guide you through everything you could possibly need to know about it. But first we are doing a camo mushroom wand. So as you can see, it is following the texture, which is weirdly enough from the socks. So yeah, and then you may have saw a different language there. So let's just put that away. Make sure it's not favorited. We're doing the royal crown and of course the construction hat. So 3 items I know he won't have to hand, just to prove that this of course does work. But without further ado, let's get to the airport and enter the dodo code. Okay, so we are going to go there now and just enter the code. So this can be done just via a friend or anything. So you can just do it any of the different methods. So best friend, friend or dodo code. All of them should work. But the both parties will get the items. So you guys don't need to worry about that. But I will just guide you through what you need to do. As he has actually wrote some awesome steps out for me. So, as soon as we've connected to the internet, we will, of course, have to enter the code, providing I select the right one. I do have a tendency not to do that. Okay. So, obviously, you can do this, like I said, any way, guys. So, whether it's best friends, friends, or dodo code, it's fine. And only the actual visitor will, of course, be the one at risk. But if you do it carefully, you should be fine. Also, his island is too far. I don't know if we can go there if it's too far. But anyway, guys, this is the person who wrote these instructions as well is Too Sad, who is helping me out with this. A lovely member of our Discord community, and you guys should definitely join that if you are even just looking for someone to do this glitch with. If say you don't have any friends that are playing the game anymore, or at all. So now what we are going to do is we are just of course flying to the host island with the items we want to dupe. You guys have seen those. Once we get there, this is where it's important. The host doesn't need to pick up anything or anything like that. It's just literally just go drop them. And as soon as we get off the plane, we have 2 minutes, 15 seconds. And the items you want to dupe must be dropped by then. And as soon as you see the autosave, disconnect. And of course, you need to be quick with it, so flight mode isn't really good enough. You either press the power button once and let go, or remove the switch from the dock. Holding it for longer can corrupt your data, and that is massively important, guys. That's the problem. If you turn it off during an autosave, it is highly likely something bad will happen. So just be very, very careful. But when you have disconnected or taken it out, you need to wait for about 4 seconds before turning it back on. So obviously you'll know if you've done it right when you rejoin and you both have the items. So let's get on with this, and hopefully we can get this to work first time. And then we'll go through some FAQs at the end, just to be sure. Okay, so we are just going to follow him. He's in his lovely outfit, but he is going to guide us. So I assume we're going this way. I'll let him guide. Perfect. Try not to destroy too many flowers this time. I've been to his island a couple of times and accidentally ran over a few, let's just say. So we are just going to drop the stuff. Look at his little snowboy hat there, very cool. Okay, so now all we have to do is, of course, wait for the top right to show that there is an autosave and press the button as soon as we see it. So I've got my hand over the switch waiting, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as the autosave does hit.
Perfect.
Okay, so you guys saw, we literally just put the switch to sleep the second we saw it. We're waiting to switch it back on. Hopefully you guys will get video back as well, as I have to wait for my monitor to come back on first. So let's just hope that worked. So there we go, it's loaded up for me now, although you guys probably had video before I did. Internet connection lost because the console entered sleep mode. So now you can see the items are still there, so even though he had one of the ones, he didn't know the other items I was selecting. And from what I saw, he didn't change into them either. So hopefully he doesn't have those anyway. I didn't tell him what I was bringing regardless. But let's have a quick look and see if we've got them. You saw they were there as we were leaving. And obviously just the disconnect. So let's check our inventory now. And boom, we still have the stuff. And I will just check whether he has it. So let's just quickly message him on Discord. I am coming back now. Leave the stuff where it is. Okay, so we are on our way back now. And it's as simple as that. He said he has left them where they are. So let's quickly fly back using the same dodo code. And obviously you guys know the code is random. So he's not even disconnected or anything like that. He is literally just still waiting for us. And we are just going to quickly fly on over and see. But I'll show that I'm entering the dodo code so you guys know this is legit. Obviously, if you are doing this, please be careful. It is at your own risk if you do lose any data. Obviously, I was a big advocate for not doing it. But this was the same glitch in New Leaf, I believe, that never got patched. So, yeah, we might be in luck here, guys. This might be the glitch that we have to rely on. Obviously, if you have a friend who is less confident, but you want to do this, maybe just visit their island. Because, like I say, it is the visitor who, of course, has to disconnect. The other person will just literally get a disconnect error, and that's it. So, you know, if you do have a friend that's maybe willing to do this, maybe split the profit with them. And, of course, just let them sort of come to your island and do this, as my lovely friend Too Sad here is doing for me. But, of course, guys, like I say, please be careful doing this. I did have a whole video on this, and I still do. So, just for the sake of transparency, it is still there. It's not something I'm going to just take down as soon as this one goes up. But, like I say as well, big shout out to Idicus, who brought this to my attention. I spoke to him a couple of times. He's a dead nice guy and a good content creator, so check him out. But he also got this from someone else, so I will link their original video down below. I also can't get over this island. It's just look at the random display of stuff this guy has. It's insane. So we are going to let him keep the duplicated items as a little thank you. But let's just get there and see if our stuff is still there. Also, no one's changed the time. So if you watch earlier in the video where the time did display, you'll see that it is following on from them. And don't worry, guys, I wouldn't fake it. I don't have that much effort to go through and make sure my switch was at a certain time just to record a clip. So let's hopefully find our way through this maze. Not destroying any flowers. Oh, God. It's always nerve-wracking going through Sad's island here. That's the last thing I want to do. So there we go. The stuff is still here and still in my inventory in the order it was in. So that worked. And also, guys, if you do just want to see what the construction hat was, here we go. It's this awesome hat. So that was the one here with the name I definitely can't say. But yeah, that worked absolutely perfectly. But of course, guys, please do be careful doing this. The last thing I want you guys to do is to, of course, damage your data and or your switch. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like on the video. And of course, as always, if this does go down, I will try my best to re-upload it as soon as I can. Okay, so I am adding this in after the fact. As you can see, he actually refused to take the items. So I've got double the amount in my inventory, but I am just coming back. But I remembered I had to go over a few frequently asked questions. It's lucky we were still recording, but this bit will be before the ending, but you know why now. Okay, so basically, if everything is done properly, you will of course have the items, and if the visitor, like myself, picks them up, you can of course, you know, have 2 of everything. Of course, I do have this hat on already, which would have been there, and they're in the same order and everything. I've not bothered changing them or anything like that. But guys, if the visitor has the items, but the host does not, then you were too quick to disconnect, which you don't want. Of course, you don't want that. So you will have to, of course, try this again. But if the items are on the host's island, but not in your inventory, so if I got back and say none of them were in mine, then you were too slow to disconnect. And of course, you don't want that either. You want to get, you know, multiple royal crowns and mushroom wands, which are pretty cool camo ones. So yeah, if you are duplicating, duplicate the cool stuff. But also guys, if the autosave doesn't show, then the problem is with the host. So a few people have reported that this only works a certain amount of times in an in-game day. So of course, if the host does have this problem, you will just need to exit and save, and then time travel forward a day. So of course, it is actually 5 PM here, but of course I can skip to tomorrow, Wednesday the 17th, and of course just go from there. But that's if I am the host. But it's as simple as that, guys. That is all you need to do for this. But like I said, that is it for the FAQs that I nearly forgot to add. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll roll the rest of the outro. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and of course, Sad, I know you're watching this, my friend. Thank you for helping me out with your weird mummy costume on. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and peace.